Welcome, it is Basit Idea here. In this channel, I upload videos on how I created my designs with Canva using my smartphone and also how to use some tools in Canva. I also upload videos on how to use some tools in Canva that can make your designs professional and creative. Once again, welcome to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. You are welcome once again. I designed this flyer with Canva using my smartphone, and that is exactly what I will be showing you in this video. How I created this design with Canva using just my smartphone. You are welcome. Let's go. So this is me on my Canva. So the website part, I'm using the website version. If you are using the app, no problem. But I'm using the web on my smartphone. So the next thing how you will have to do if you want to create the design is to click on the plus icon to create the design size. I used 3,200 by 3,000. Then the next thing for me to do is to click on the custom size here. So I'll click on the custom size and create my size 3,200 by 3,200 and click on what? Create new design. So after that, it will pop up our design and even template, but you are not here for the template because I created the design from scratch, and that's exactly what I'll be showing you. So the next thing for me to do is to create my background. So what I did was to firstly give it red color first. I gave the background firstly red color. I clicked on this to change the color. You can click on either of the two to change the color. So I just click on this one. Then the next thing I did, I used a gradient color. So I'll change it from solid to gradient. So I'll just click on gradient. The next thing is to choose this one and change the color. I think I used, what is it called, for the first color I use 81,000. That was the color I used for the first one. Okay, it is 81,000 and 40. So that is it. That is the first color. Let's just go to it again and change the second color too. So click on the color, go to the second one and change it. I think I used B3. No, don't let us do it like this. I'm coming. So the first color should not be that one. The first color should be B3D, B3D0, B30606. Yes, that should be our first color. B30606. So that is our first color. The next thing to do is to click on it again. Click on it to give it to the second color, which is what? 81 to 1 and 40. So that is exactly the color we use. So the next thing for you to do is to go and get the element I used. We are not done with the background. So the next thing I did was to go and get what is it called? I have it in my recently used design. So this is it here. Let's just check it. This is it. So this is the one I used. This is the rise. So let me quickly give it the normal size I used for design. So I will just go to position, go to advanced and change the size. For the width we have 4161.4, and for the height we have 2777.7, and for the x we have 256.3, and for this we have 853.7. You can quickly screenshot it for you so that in case you also want to use it, you are replicating, in case you want to replicate the design too, so you just screenshot it for you to use it. So I'll just place it up like this. So I just place it up like this. I think it is okay like this. So the next thing I did was to go and get what is it called, this. So I went ahead to get this one too. So I just cuff it like this, cuff it, make it like this. So I think it is okay like this. So let me just quickly go to position to make it minus 180. So we want to give it minus 180 for it to balance minus 180 degree. So that is it. So you can see now. So the next thing for us to do is to cuff it like this. So after that, duplicate it again, place it here, duplicate it again, to keep duplicating, duplicate, keep duplicating, duplicate. I think the duplication is okay now. So the next thing we are going to do after creating this, so let us just try and move this one down low. let us go and get our rice and move it down a little bit. Go to position, no, go to layers to get our rice. So we are going to get our rice and move it down a little bit like this. So you can see as I've moved it down. So the next thing is to go to transparency and reduce the transparency of the rice. I think it is okay like this. So I think 35 is okay for it. 35 is okay, right? Yes, I think this shape is just too much. Let me reduce it a little bit. So okay, yes, so we just reduce the transparency of the rice. Let us go to transparency for the rice. No, let us go to layers first. Let us go to layers. So we'll click on it, go to transparency, reduce the transparency a little bit, but not too much. Let us just use 20. I think 20 is okay. Yes, 20 should be okay. Let us just use 20. Yes, I think 20 is okay. So the next thing we have to do now, oh, I think 20 is not much. Can't even remember the transparency I used earlier. So let me just use 15. I think 15 should be better. Yes, I think we are okay now. So the next thing for us to do is to now create another shape here. So I'll go to element, click on element, then go and get my shape. So this was the shape. So this is the shape I used. This is exactly how I use it. I click on it like this, like this. We created it like this. I'm coming. Let me just go and get it somewhere. I think I need the size of this shape. So we go to position, go to advanced. So once we reach advanced, the next thing we are going to do is to now create the shape. So for the width we have 3764.9, and for the height we have 238.2, and for the x, what do we have there? We have 129.8. For the y, what do we have in the y? We have 1600, and I think that is also, that's exactly what we have there. So just create it like this. So the next thing is to go to our style. So this is our style. We want to curve the edges. You know, the edge is what is sharp, so we want to curve the edge. So we click on the shape and give it 200. I used 200 for the edge. I used 200. So let me quickly show you the advanced. You can kindly screenshot it if you also want to use this size of the shape. So after that, we move it up a little bit like this. Yes, I think this is exactly what we did. So move it here like this. Yes, so the next thing is to change the color. We used white. Yeah, yes, we used white. So the next thing to do is to go and get our spoon. So let us go to element. I have it in my recently used. So let me quickly show you the name of the rice in case you want to use it. So let me go to layers to get the rice for you in case you are replicating this design. So info, this is the name of the rice. Jollof rice close up, jollof rice background of rice. So you can see jollof rice close up background of rice. So that is the name. So in case you want to use all those shadow too, so we have it here, transparent red gradient fits. So that is the gradient name. So that is it. So the next thing for us to do is to go to element to go and get that spoon and fork that I used. Where is it? Let's just quickly go and get it. Yes, here it is there. So the next thing we do is to go to effect to remove the background. You go to effect, click on effect and remove the background. You have to be using Canva Pro if you want to remove background there in Canva. So you have to be using Canva Pro. So after that, let us just curve it like this a little bit, like this. Increase its size, place it here, guys. So I think let me just go to position to give it the correct size. So just quickly change it. We have 726.3 for the width. For the height we have 72. No, that is not for the spoon, sorry. So for the spoon we have 1708, and what is it called, 3642.1, and for the x we have 1875.9. For the y we have 234.1, guys. So after that, and for the curve we have 7.7 for the curve. So that's exactly how we created it. So I'm just going to place it here. So no, we are just going to do what we are going to place it here. So once we place it here, I'm going to place it here like this. Yes, this is exactly what we're trying to create. So let me go to position and check it again. So you can see here, this is exactly what we are going to do. So the next thing we are going to do is to make it more better. The quality of the image, we want to make it more brighter than this. So we go to filter, first to filter and change it to Frisco. I use Frisco most of the time. I will go to adjust, then scroll till I get to contrast and use 59. Yes, I use 59 for the contrast. Only contrast. I did not increase the brightness, only contrast. So you just increase it to 59. Wow, you can see that the image is now looking more better. So the next thing for us to do is to now create another shape for what? For what is it called? For click on shape. So we'll create another shape for what is it called? Oh, it is frame shape. So I'll click on element. It should be here in the something we use. Yes, this is the frame I used. So copy it. Let me go and use the correct size. I'll go to position, go to advanced and change the size. So I think this width I use for, okay, did I show you the width I use for the spoon? So let us go to advanced so you can quickly screenshot it now. This is the size of the spoon I used here. So let us now go to the width for the shape that we use for the 3 images that we also used. So you go to position and change it. So for the width, I think I used, where is for the width? For the width, I used 726.3 and 726.3 again. Yeah, 726.3. And for the x, what did I use for the x? I used 1939.5. And what is it called for the y? I use 1247.60. So that is exactly how we used the shape. So we are going to do that, place it here. So we are going to place it here like this. So the next thing is to duplicate it again and place it here. So let me just place it here like this, duplicate it again and place it like that. So we are just going to do what the next thing we're going to do is to group the 3 together and place them at center. Group, go to, so once you click on one of them, you can just click on the 3 dots here that it will pop up for you once you click on it, or scroll till you get to this pop to this more here. Just click on the 3 dots, click on select multiple, click on the second one, click on the third one. So then group together, then scroll till you get to position, click on what is it called, align. Once you click on align, click on middle, so it will place them at the middle. So the next thing you have to do now is to do what? Is to now arrange the design, ungroup them. So is to now go and get the images and place them inside them. So the first one is a jollof rice, guys. So just do what? We just place it here. Wow. So go to the element again. I have them here. So oh, I forgot to tell you the name of the jollof rice. So in case you also want to use it, sorry. So let me just place it out. I'm coming. Sorry. So you can just go to position here to see the name of the jollof. You can say, okay, this is the name of the jollof rice entry. You can see jollof rice entry here. You can see jollof rice entry. So you can just screenshot it. So let me quickly show you the size of the shape that we use. I'm sorry. So this is it here. You can quickly screenshot it if you want to use it. So that is it. So jollof rice. So click on element again. The one I used was this amolai bar. So just do what, place it here. Let me quickly show you the name of it too. Name of the amala. So it is amala and ewedu. That is it there. So the next thing is to click on element again and also get these snacks. So let me quickly show you the name of the snacks. It is what, variety of snacks. So you can see, so you just reduce the size a little bit and place it there. So the next thing we have to do is to click on it again and give it what, corner, which the corner for this is what, 10. So border rather, so the border we used was 10 and the corner was 50, right? So let us go to style. So the corner we used there was 50. We used 50 corner for the corner of the shape. You know that what, the shape is what is sharp, the edges of the shape is sharp. So but we want to use corner, we want to let the shape of the edges to be curved. So we click on it. Also we want to give it outline, white outline. So we click on one of them first. After that you go to style, give it what, 50 and give the border what, 10 to give it to that border. So just give it 10. You can see now So you can see that it has have. So I'll just go to, this is the border color, so I'll change it to white. So click on border and change it to white. So the next thing I will do is to click on this one to go to style, change it to what, 50, and give this one, add what, 10 to it, 1 to each, make it 10, and change the border color to white. That's exactly what I will be doing for the third one. To go to style, give this one 50, give this one 10, and go. So change the border color to white. So I think we are done with the images now. So the next thing for us to do is to, okay, let me just click on the 3 images and move them. Click on this and move them close and group them together. I've grouped them together now. Let me just move them close here a little bit. Yes, do I'll just go to what, go to position, go to align, and click on middle. So I'll just click on this one too, and curve it a little bit, or let me just curve it a little bit. I'm coming, not too much, but just a little bit. Yes, I think it is okay like this. Let me just go to advanced to check it, so you can see to have it like this. So after this, the next thing for us to do is to create a design size. Let me just move this one down a little bit. I want it down, no, not like this. So I want it to be at the middle of this amala something. So let me just move it down. Yes, I think it is at the middle now. This, it has broke the amala into 2 parts. Yes, this is exactly what I'm trying to create. So that is it. So let's click on this one, go to position. So I think it is at the middle already. So the next thing for us to do now is to create a text, which is what, go to text and click on add a heading. I use hams kitchen. So that's exactly what I used. Click on this again, scroll till I get to format, and click on left. So the font I used was, what is it called, Adigana toy box. This is it here. So just click on it and change it to what, bold. So exactly, scroll till you get to spacing. So we want to change the spacing to, what is it called, to 1.08. So I use 1.08 for the spacing. So the next thing is to change the size, which is what, the size I use was 3002. So we just do what, you place it here. So this is exactly where we'll place it, and change the color to white. Yes, change it to white. So I'll just use white here. So after that, the next thing we have to do is to now create our size for the, what is it called, for the other things here. So but let me go and get our jollof rice something. So let me quickly go and get it. For the jollof rice, I'll just click on add a heading and what, paste it. So that's exactly what I click on. The background again, click on this again. So reduce its size, reduce and change the color. Let me quickly go and change the color too. So the color I used for that was what is it called, B4, sorry, B40404. Yes, that was the color we used. So okay, so the next thing is to go to format and click on left alignment. So we used left alignment. So also the size we used, so left alignment. So let me go to font. The font I used was Popin semi bold, the semi bold Popin. So semi bold, we are going for the semi bold. So just go to format again to give it that circle outline. So I'll just place it here. So okay, I'm coming. Which we used was, the size of the text was 66.7. Also we'll go to what is it called, we'll go to spacing to give it that letter spacing, which is what, 103. The letter spacing was 103. So that was the letter spacing we used. So we will just place it like this so you can see it. So the next thing we are going to do is to create another shape. So So we just place it here like this. The next thing for us to do is to click on element to create another shape. So once you click on element, we are going to create another shape. Where is the shapes that we use? So this is just a shape here. So I'm just going to create another shape here. So let me just quickly show you the size of the shape. We'll go to position to do that. So go to position, go to advanced. So the size was, what is it called, two for the width 250. So I'm just screenshotting it as I'm changing 4 to 9.1. And also, what is this one? For this one I used TD20, and for this LY I used 2514.5. So that is exactly what we used here. So you can see this is the size we use for shape. So I'll just change the color to this. So that's on the side. So I'll just go to position to place it at the back of this what is it called, at the back of this image. Go to position and click on backward, so it will back it up, to take it backward. So the next thing for us to do now is to now input our text, our call icon text. Go to element and go and get it. Where is it? This is the call icon. So let me go to add position and click on advanced. Scroll till I get to advanced to use the precise size. For the width, and I use 146, and for the height I used 146, and for the X I used, what is it called, 408.7, and for the Y I used 256.8.6. Yes, that's exactly what I used there. So this is the size. So let me go to advanced again to show you. So in case you want to use it, just kindly screenshot it so you can see this is the size. You can quickly screenshot it now. So for that shape too, let me quickly show you the size I used. So this is it. This is the size. You can quickly screenshot it in case you want to use it. So you can see, just be noting everything in case you want to use it. So go to color, I'll change the color to white. So that is it. So the next thing for me to do is to just input, what is it called, our contact. Let me just click on text, add a heading. And let me just use any contact. Instead of me even clicking on add a heading, I can just click on one of the text here and do a duplicate it and change the contact. Just use the contact plus 2348054652121. So you can just use it like that. Click on it again. Sorry, I'll just click on the text again, then scroll. What was the size I used? The size I used for the phone call is what? Okay, I used Poppin extra bold. So click on Poppin. The font I used was Poppin extra bold. Go to color, change the color to white. The next thing is to go to spacing. I use 89 for the spacing, 89 for the spacing. So that was exactly. Go to format and remove this, what is it called, this outline something. So I'll just do what, I'll just place it here like this, or place it here like this. Then go to notch to move it like this a little bit, like this. Yes, I think this is okay. So the next thing for us to do is to go to element and get this one, so the location icon. So let me quickly tell you the name of this phone icon, contact icon. You can see, click on this again, go to info, and this is location pin icon. So the size I used, go to advanced to change the size. So the size I used, what is it called, for the location icon, you can just reduce the size and you're okay. It's 5.8, but because I just want to be precise, so for this one I'll just use 125.1. Go to X and use 438.8. Go to Y and use 2752.5. So that's exactly what I want to use. And what, go to color to change the color to white, since it is graphic something. I'm just going to change it to white. Then click on this text. I can just click on this one and duplicate it and change, edit it. Click on edit to edit it. So I'll just be using just opposite Al-Hikmah. The address, the font I used was Poppin Bold. I used Poppin Bold, it is already in Poppin Bold. So the size was 48.2. The size was 48.2, 48.2. So that was the size I used. And what I think I will place it here. So I think it is all okay for this spacing. I give it just 50. 50 spacing. So and we'll place it here. Yes, it is just here. We'll place it here. So this is exactly how you created it. So the next thing for us to do now is to go to the element and go and get our onions that we placed there. The onions. So the size I used for the onions, let me firstly go to position, click on advanced, change the width, go to position, go to advanced, click on width. So the width I used for the onions is 1605.6. For the height I used 967.4. For the X I used 28.6, and for the Y I used 2206. So that's exactly what I used. And for the curve, for the rotate, I used 49.2 for the rotate. So let me quickly show you the name of the onions. Go to what is it called? Go to info. So this is the name, sliced red onion, purple something. So in case you want to use this one, so I'll just place it here like this. So this was exactly where we placed the onions. So it is here like this. So you just go to filter, change it to fresco. So you just change it to fresco. Go to effect to blur it a little bit. Go to effect here. Once you click on effect, go to blur. Go to click on all image and just choose like 50 is okay, right? Let's just use 56. So you can see we'll just do what, we'll just place it here. 56 is just too much. Let's just go to effect again, click on effect, click on blur and use like 40. I think 40 is okay, right? So we just place it here. So we just place it here like this. So just place it here. Just place it here like this. I don't know why it is like doing like this. I'll just reduce its size and do and place it here. Just place it here. I think so. We are done, and this is exactly what we created with Canva using a smartphone. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. You are welcome.